Treason's a little extreme for this. I mean, it's not clear they may not be our friends. It's not clear they're an enemy. We're not at war. It's not clear this violates it's against the United States government. So I'm not up to treason yet.
So take T off the table. How about the P? Perjury definition. A person under oath states any material matter which he does not believe to be true would be constituted as perjury.
Well, with the possible exception of Jared Kushner's filing those forms to get his security clearance, I'm not sure any of this has been under oath yet. On those, there is, maybe it's not perjury, but there is a crime of lying to the U.S. government. But that would have to prove that he was sort of doing it knowingly, falsely, and, you know, his claim is, well, I just forgot. So we're in the gray area there. Okay.
All right, well, can we just add then, the Time magazine currently has Don Jr. on the cover, but in their piece, they say that in the email chain between Don Jr. And the Russian intermediary, it says Kushner maintains that he failed to read to the bottom of the email invitation to the meeting, so he didn't understand the Russian promise it contained. It was on the 4th page. Yet, in the subject line, says Russia, Clinton, private and confidential. Well, is that argument that he didn't scroll down hold any water?
It's irrelevant. The thing was that he was at the meeting and that he didn't report having been at the meeting in his initial, as I understand it, in his initial filing to get the security clearance. So at the very least, he's corrected that, but, you know, there's some question about how knowing that was. So perjury, no. Lying, the government, maybe.
All right, we have another one, false statements. And this is about a person knowingly and willfully making any materially false statement or representation within any of the 3 branches of government. This is obviously a lower standard. Does this fit in? This
relates to the filing for the security clearance, and I think it's a similar kind of question. It was a false statement. Did he know it was false, or did he just forget? And it's been corrected. It may still affect whether he should have a security clearance, but it's not clear we're quite up there yet.
All right, Allie's bringing up his own sign.
Can I do my my Kellyanne Conway sign? Can you see that? You can't really see that, right? Maybe.
She says it's a delusion. Allie's obviously saying collusion.
Well, I'm asking, is this...
While the conduct
collusion
while that conduct could form part of a crime, note that collusion is typically considered a legal concept within a case.
Rather than a crime.
Right. Collusion isn't really a crime. I think we're getting at things like conspiracy to commit a crime or coordination in terms of the campaign finance stuff. Collusion's kind of more of a political term rather than a legal term.